If you don't like rock and roll, but still love music history, then you gotta hear about Elvis Presley. Born in Tupelo, Mississippi in 1935, Elvis Aaron Presley grew up in a small town with big dreams. Who would have thought this shy kid would grow up to shake the world with his hips and voice? In 1954, Elvis walked into Sun Records and recorded "That's All Right." Boom! Just like that, the world changed forever. His unique blend of country, gospel, and rhythm and blues created a sound that was pure magic. By the 1960s, Elvis was a household name. Movies, concerts, and of course, those unforgettable TV appearances. But fame came with its own price. The pressures of stardom and personal struggles started taking their toll. Fast forward to the 70s, and we see Elvis, still rockin' but clearly fighting his demons. His legendary 1968 comeback special showed the world he still had it. But sadly, the King's reign was cut short. In 1977, Elvis left the building, leaving behind a legacy that would inspire generations. So next time you hear one of his hits, remember the journey of the King. From humble beginnings to tragic end, Elvis Presley's story is one for the ages. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Keep rockin' and rollin'. Elvis wasn't just a musician, he was a cultural phenomenon. His influence extended far beyond the music charts. He was a symbol of rebellion, a beacon of change in a conservative era. His style, his moves, and his voice broke barriers and set new standards. From his iconic pompadour to his flashy jumpsuits, everything about Elvis screamed originality. He wasn't afraid to be different, and that made him a hero to many. Growing up in the South, Elvis was exposed to a rich tapestry of musical influences. Gospel music from church, blues from Beale Street, and country tunes from the radio all melded together to create his unique sound. His family wasn't wealthy, but they were rich in love and support. His mother Gladys was his biggest fan, and his father Vernon worked hard to provide for the family. Elvis was a quiet, introverted child, but music was his escape. He would spend hours listening to records and dreaming of a life beyond Tupelo. When he finally got his chance to perform, he took the world by storm. His first single, "That's All Right," was a hit, and there was no looking back. His dance moves were considered scandalous at the time, but they only added to his allure. Fans couldn't get enough of him, and he quickly became a sensation. Sun Records was just the beginning. Elvis went on to sign with RCA Victor, and his career skyrocketed. Hits like Heartbreak Hotel, Hound Dog, and Jailhouse Rock became anthems for a generation. His television appearances were groundbreaking. The Ed Sullivan Show in particular catapulted him to superstardom. But Elvis never forgot his roots. He continued to draw inspiration from gospel and country music throughout his career. His ability to blend different